people are fucking coddling the drug dealers. Dude, Jeremy is an open drug dealer. He's always said that. And they give him whatever he wants. They give him whatever he wants. Meanwhile, I've documented my lungs and nobody will help me. I'm just an asshole. I guess I just deserve it. Why? Why do I deserve it? I deserve it because they're inappropriate and they fuck their patients. And so I deserve to get mistreated by someone who's fucking her patient. They literally, I told them all about this. It was documented. It was in court paperwork. And they literally hired her as a nurse after she fucked him. You're not supposed to fuck patients, bro. Right, Abel? He can't lie, too. I fucking saw him. I have proof. I fucking sent proof in, but nobody bothered to look. They fucking hired him. They made me hate this neighborhood. They made me hate the culture because it's just so like they coddle these men that don't deserve it. I'm fucking furious. And now I know I'm gonna go back and talk to the nurse and he's not gonna do anything because he doesn't know anything. And all they ever do is want to fucking cover up for everything. They don't care. They just want to make excuses to get through. And then they're rude to me. They're rude to me. Meanwhile, the people that I'm like actually a good person and they're rude to me. They spend way too much time being mean girls and like being rude as fuck when they couldn't handle shit. And it's like, oh, sorry that I didn't fucking answer your question. I literally hate these people. I hate them. Would you hate people that let you die? Would you hate people that let you die? Would you hate being in fucking level 10 pain for a long time and then every time you can't hear anything and you're trying to talk to someone, they'll just call the cops and lie about you? Do you understand that when the life force is gone, do you understand that Salinas Valley Post-Acute killed me? If you're, and please feel free to screen record because I want you guys to use this. Salinas Valley Post-Acute is the reason that I'm dead if you're watching this. Fought and fought. You know how much I fought. I've done everything I can. And nobody cares. It's hard not to look at it and go, well, I guess I don't deserve to live. Clearly people deserve to sell their drugs and I don't deserve to have medicine. And then they have CNAs and they have nurses stealing pills on the other side of the building. And then all the old ones, they literally have no idea. Like, did you forget what integrity is? Did you forget, like, a duty to care? None of them are reporting this. And I want you guys to make sure every fucking person who was in this building and didn't report this level of abuse, it needs to go down. And the thing that's the most annoying is when I talk, they, like, roll their eyes. Like, I don't think they realize that they're doing it, but they're doing it all the time. I'm so sorry I'm sounding so annoying. Maybe it'll be better for you when I'm dead and you're in fucking trouble. And then they act 1 minute, they're fucking bipolar as fuck. 1 minute they act like they fucking care about you. The next minute they're too bitter because they really want to fucking hang out. And that's the truth. Everybody here's a mean girl. I have so many people who used to work here who have written to me and apologized for how inappropriate these people have behaved. Acting like I'm doing things wrong by giving extra attention to murderers. And then fucking the person who fucked the fucking, okay. Maria fucking Pacheco fucked Abel Garcia, and I have proof, and I know it's true. And then she lied about one beforehand. She lied and said shit about me and made a whole thing start where they call the cops on me because of her, because she fucking lied. I'll take a lie detector test. I'm just gonna keep documenting these things every single day until the day I die, and I'm gonna make sure the whole world knows about these people. Because if they don't report things, and you have to document, if they don't report it, they're immediately going to get in trouble. They're mandated reporters. If you don't understand that if I don't get to get an exam in 4 years and I'm dying, that's bad. That means you have to say something. But they're not saying anything because they only care about themselves. And that's true. They care about themselves, or they want to socialize, or they want to be flirt with. They don't give a fuck about someone in pain, even though that's literally their fucking job. I'm not old enough. I'm not old enough for you guys. Well, don't worry, I'll be dead soon and then I'll be fucking gone. And watch, I bet you anything he won't call because everybody who works with him is fucking like, nobody knows what they're doing. And nobody's willing to talk to the doctor, so I get to stay here with no fucking interaction. The doctor just what? The doctor saw me for 2 seconds. He didn't even listen to my lungs. They never even listened to my lungs. So what, do I have to wait another 2 months? Nobody fucking cares. Do you know what sucks? Is realizing that nobody cares if you live or die after doing everything for everybody. Do you know how many gifts I give out? It's so that people feel comfortable. But the people that give the most are the ones getting the least. The way that I got treated, the way that I've been treated by these people when I don't deserve it. They make up excuses, and I'm like, how is that excuse going to solve the fact that this is happening to me? And then if I go up front and I expect something from the administration, they're just fucking socializing, so I can't get anything. It has been a year and 4 months since Lakeisha has answered anything. The only thing she ever answers is stuff about Jeremy. And they moved him and protected him so he could rob me. Yeah, he threatened me with like ruining my life and stealing from me, and he's doing it. And they let him. They said it was a civil issue though. But Ashley's dumb as shit, so what are you gonna do? Like, these people are demons. I honestly believe they're demons. Because how can you fucking ignore someone dying and fucking be fucking coddling a murderer? There are 2 murderers that they have helped. The other murderers are fine. But the 2 in particular that they are making have to threaten me, the ones that I've met, I know for a fucking fact that he's a fucking man whore. Because initially he tried to fuck me. I was 117 pounds then.
She was getting like so frustrated because she was telling it to do
creepy
stuff,
ass telling me about my fucking figure and like, fucking dude, these people like, and I'm telling you, like, the whole fucking building, they're all brainwashed. Either that or they're just dumb. Like at first I was like, I'm not sure whether these people are marrying their fucking cousins or what, because they literally just stare.
When people
they just
get
stare
old
at me. That's
and their
what Reggie
brains
does.
start
He rolls his
dwindling
eyes,
away,
makes fun of me, and
it's
stares.
not the time.
And then I have to get attitude from people
technology.
while I'm sitting there suffering and dying.
Todd,
and I'm like, how the fuck are
idiot.
you such a pussy if I'm fucking the one dying? But I'm telling you, all these nurses are cowards. They don't report the abuse I'm going through. They just let it happen.
You just confused her.
And they also have absolutely no respect for the issue. And I can't go talk to anybody over there because they interfered in my relationship with Jeremy. So now if I go over there, the nurse that lied about me and was fucking a patient, I'm going to say it over and over again. Maria Pacheco, you will not stay a nurse. I already contacted the Licensed Vocational Nursing Board and told them that you fucked a patient. You are not getting away with this. It's not only that you fucked a patient and you lied about me, which made everybody stop taking care of me. The reason I don't have hospice is because people aren't taking me seriously because some bitch who fucked Abel is like fucking making my life a living hell. They won't give me hospice as a sign of retaliation. Does that seem like a little bit too much? But everybody else gets attention and help. And the thing is that nobody here knows how to do their job. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's a fact. If you don't understand that you have to advocate, and I just spent fucking 6 months. Look, in January, we knew that I still had collapsed lungs. And the doctor said he would help me with hospice, but he hasn't listened and he won't look at anything. So how the fuck are you going to do it? He just says, oh, well, you're not eligible. I'm not eligible when you're too fucking stupid for my records.
Well,
and unfortunately, I asked for something from Monique, and I'm sure she's busy trying to go fuck somebody else's fucking husband. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, fuck somebody's family member. Sorry. I'm sure her husband's cool with it. I don't think he watches this, right?
What?
And I'm sure Ruth is cool with sharing him. What? Do you know that their HR person, Ricardo, he literally like fucking yelled at me and told me that I couldn't be sick because my voice is too loud? And meanwhile, I can barely get back and forth, and because nobody pays attention to me, they're too busy paying attention to all these ghetto fucking criminals, so I can't get help when I need help. They don't check on me. They don't check on me. They don't even check. These people are just gonna let me die, and they will.
Regular mac and cheese. Well, no, I read it, Mom. I mean, it's Kraft, so I saw it didn't have any markings on it, so I looked at the ingredients, and the first ingredient is enriched wheat flour. I was like, fuck that. Not for me.
do as far as recommendations, but I do need help because if he doesn't, then he's also failing this report. Because I've told him everything and he knows I'm dying. He sees it, they're eyeing. I need help. It's getting too late, you guys. It's getting too late. If nobody's doing anything, then you guys are all failing. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm fucking suffering. They didn't even give me an exam. They didn't even listen to my lungs. And I'm like begging for help from everybody, and everyone's acting like this is fucking normal. They're ignoring me. Everyone. And I can't get anyone. I literally spend 20, like, I spend every minute of every day with her because I can't get pain control. And they won't give me pain control because why? Jeremy gets pain control and he sells it. Let's, yay Jeremy, yay criminals. They're fucking criminals. That man in the fucking dining room, you see how fucking close the doors if I'm around? And you see how they closed every single door when I went up there waiting to see if someone could help me? The fact that everybody's just letting this happen to me is really fucking let down. Like, also, like, doesn't he have the ability to order things or something? So I'm not sure what to feel. Like, I'm so frustrated because every time I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm like trying so hard and maybe I should just go take street drugs.
Do you want this machine? I put this machine on you. You're not on my schedule, but I'd be more than happy to place this on you.
I would rather have somebody help me to report this because this isn't okay. I'm sitting here fucking dying and nobody's reporting it. I hate to say this, but every single one of you guys is supposed to be mandated reporters. If you know that the doctor's ignoring me and it's been 2.5 months since my heart was swollen and nobody seems to care about that. I'm not getting pain control and nobody's saying shit. They're okay to do that. And I ask for help all the time and they bully me. And I was in the room and I told Marky to leave because I don't trust her because she's so abusive. And she's like, what doesn't bother you? Like, that's the shit I deal with 24/7. They don't answer questions. They make it to, like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm spending my entire life like this when they could have made it so I have comfort in something. And then he's really dumb.
Do you want me to meet you in your room when I start doing my paperwork?
I need help. I need someone to call. And if I'm sorry, it's really not going to work for me if you guys don't. I'm sorry if he doesn't report this. No, because if he doesn't, well, but it's just gonna make me whether I feel safe or not. Because there's no reason why nobody should be reporting this.
It's just for muscles, anyways. Short, temporary relief for muscles. But
that's not what I'm talking about.
I know.
The fact that I have to fucking beg for fucking just basic dignity and basic human rights.
I want to show you something. I'll show you something.
If it doesn't have something to do with calling APS, I don't care. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but they don't fucking help. Like, everybody says they're gonna do something and they never do because everybody's too overwhelmed and then they blame me, but I haven't gotten help in fucking over a year. And those are the people who are supposed to be good. Do you know why fucking Nazi Germany happened? Good people said nothing. You're a mandated reporter and you guys keep fucking failing me. Letting me die without doing a goddamn thing and letting this doctor do whatever the fuck he wants to me. See how it gets me nowhere? And if I tell someone specifically I want them to report it, they'll change the subject. And everybody ignores me and they laugh at me and make fun of me. What fucking planet is this? None of them think it's their job. I'm fucking suffering and they want to force me into the emergency room, but they're not smart enough to learn about my disease that the emergency room isn't the right place. I really fucking hate all these people and I would really rather not be here anymore. To leave someone suffering all the time and never... I literally usually have to wait until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon before anybody even notices me. And like, there's no kindness. They've been trained to be mean to me because they lie about me. Yet the fucking murderer is getting people treating him like he's a fucking king. I'm the one who brings clothes for people. I'm the one who helps them. I don't need attention. I just don't want them to fucking be mean. And nobody talks to me. You guys just fucking stalk me. I don't believe in friendship anymore. And I can't ask questions because they'll just fucking dick around and send me in circles. And then the fucking administrator said that I could call him, but nobody's fucking giving me his information. This happens every time I'm supposed to have help. They refuse to help me. Does this not sound bad? And then they just want to make it so I have to go to the hospital, but that's not fair because I have rights. I'm tired of suffering. They spend so much extra time on the most bullshit things on other people. Like, I literally have to sit there and listen to them freaking out about finding a cigarette while I'm sitting there and being ignored. It's the same shit every fucking day. I can't do it anymore. I hate them. I've never hated anyone as much as I hate these people. They're willing to lie. They're willing to lie, and I'm not understanding how you protect criminals, and then they make it okay like it's okay. You know damn well Jeremy's a fucking violent criminal, and they're going around telling him things. Do they not understand that HIPAA means something? And in this case, HIPAA means to keep me safe. In case you didn't know, he robbed me. In case you didn't know, he was abusive. But you guys want to go and tell him things because you think it's cute. You think he's funny. Yeah, try spending every minute of every day with him for 4 years. It gets tiring when you're cleaning maggots out of someone's leg and they have no appreciation whatsoever. Go ahead, get maggots again. See if I come and help you. And see what happens when you almost die and no one's there. These people are fucking scumbags letting me fucking die and not doing a damn thing about it. They leaving me with no pain control, never answering anything. The doctor's allowed to ignore me for months on end. Oh yeah, Dr. Auerbach? I am tired. I am sick and I am tired. I spend so much time in pain and these people don't do a goddamn thing. They don't report abuse. You are all complicit. They are. They're all complicit. Every single day, they act like nothing's happening. Meanwhile, every single one of them, they will be listed in the schedule, and they will be investigated. I don't give two fucks if they get in trouble anymore. If you want to act like I'm not fucking worth taking care of and everybody else gets care, it's not my fault that I'm being treated like that. It's because the other people are deciding to lie. And then you let someone who fucked a... How do you let someone become a nurse and work here who fucked a patient? You know damn well she ruined my life. You don't protect patients. Fuck you, Auerbach. Fuck you, Ashley. Fuck you, Lakeisha. Fuck all of you. You're scumbags and you have no value to me. None. All you've done is lie to me. The entire time I've known you, you send me in circles and you make me wait for years for shit that I should have already gotten. Shit that would have fucking helped save my life. And I shouldn't be mad? Oh, I'm such an asshole for being mad. Yeah, Jeremy directly influenced my ability to get care because poor baby wanted me to pay attention to him. So he tried to play a game and see if I'll chase him. Bitch, no, you are not worth it. I do not like this town. I do not like their culture. I do not like any of them because all they do is protect criminals and they don't protect me. This is the most ghetto place I've ever been in my life, and they make it a living hell. How the fuck do you ignore someone dying? Apparently, this doesn't occur to them to be something that they should pay attention to. Let me tell you something, Dr. Auerbach. You really want to be famous, don't you? So you are willing to bet that I'm not going to die just because you're too stupid to look into it? I got it. You're an indoctrinated doctor. You're not one of the real ones. I apologize for asking for you as my doctor. That was my mistake. I made the mistake of thinking that you were a doctor. Doctors don't leave people dying. That's illegal. I have a right to hospice care, and you do not have the right to keep dangling it around in front of me like I don't deserve to have it. I have been fucking suffering for years, and I'm at the tail end of it. And not one of these people has any fucking empathy. I'm sitting around suffering, and they don't even try to help me. You see that I'm struggling to breathe? They don't do a goddamn thing. They're fucking criminals. And then I see all these new people. And it's like they don't know anything. They're gonna learn all the wrong things just like the fucking assholes before them. Should I post my fucking, should I take pictures, should I print it out and post my fucking medical results on the wall? What will make the doctor read it? Should I post it on his fucking page? I've tagged him on LinkedIn. I've written his name all over the internet. He still doesn't come. He knows I'm looking for him because he's letting me die. Dr. Arabuck, you are fucking letting me die. You have stolen my chance at fucking having a fucking transplant. You've stolen my chance at leaving or going anywhere. You've stolen my chance to go to a better place. And then every single person below you can't do shit because you've stolen their ability. And then they don't fucking do anything extra. They're not going to spend extra time to help me. They will leave me suffering and then they'll call the cops because I'm too loud. Poor fucking babies. You could just do your job and then I wouldn't be suffering anymore. It is really hard not to pray that something bad happens to them. And you don't get to call the cops when I pray. I'm allowed to think whatever I want about you. I'm allowed to wish whatever I want about you. Why don't you wonder what I'm thinking about? Since you don't believe in Lyme disease, maybe you should get Lyme disease. Because it doesn't kill me, right? See, he's willing to bet that I'm not going to die. He's betting his entire fucking reputation and his job that I'm not going to die. You really think I'm that dumb, Dr. Arabuck? You do know that you're fucking with the wrong person. I'm literally sitting here dying and you're fucking with the wrong person. You don't fucking do that to people. You're disgusting. If my grandfather was alive, he would never fucking be able to live this up. The fact that you think you're so fucking important, you are not that fucking important. Shitty doctors are a dime a dozen. And I can see your egotistical fucking ass in every picture. You're like, you look evil. You look satanic. You look demonic. I am convinced that you and all these nurses are fucking demons. Keeping me from fucking hospice, that's demonic. Who the fuck does that? And who the fuck follows that? Everybody in this building is following the fucking narrative that I'm doing something wrong when I've been fighting for my fucking life for 8 fucking years. Do you know how long you live? 3 to 5. My lungs have been collapsed and scarred for 5. But I don't deserve pain control. Even if my doctor's trying to get hospice. Also, they're preventing me from getting hospice. So please remember this date. Remember and come look when they do the investigation. Look at every single name that worked with me. Every single one. If they didn't contact the doctor, you need to make sure they get in trouble. Because they're actively allowing me to die. And their fucking conflicts of interest is a huge reason why I'm dying so painfully. And maybe if they didn't fuck patients, they wouldn't have a problem with this kind of shit. Aw, see, they love Norteños around here. But she's not wearing bright red, so it's okay. And everybody else gets treated better than I do. Because I'm begging and I'm in pain. How dare I? How dare I suffer like this? How dare I suffer? Now, if I was after drugs, don't you think I would already be gone? I'm after treatment. I deserve to have treatment that works. But Dr. Arabuck is refusing to answer any of those messages. Now, if you're refusing to answer your patient and they're fucking actively dying, why the fuck do you think you're a good doctor, Dr. Arabuck? Do you want to be connected to me forever? Because oopsie, you already did that. I'm not familiar with all the news stations around here. I have contacted hospice. I have, but whatever they're saying, they told him something and I can't talk to him. I go ahead again. But they're literally ignoring the fact that I'm dying. They're ignoring the paperwork and I can't do anything about it. And I'm losing my voice and all they do is tell me to figure out my own hospice. Sure. And then they won't let me have the name or number of anyone like Matt, the fucking administrator. Every day he says, ask for him. And it's been months where nobody here will tell me anything. They lie. They refuse to tell me what's in the records. They refuse to make me have the records. They dilly-dally. They don't fucking follow up with anything.
Does 7B get a train?
And I'm telling you, they don't understand that this is urgent. Like my lungs are closing, but the only thing they know how to do is to call a fucking ambulance. And by the way, Dr. Arabuck, that's abuse. To force me to go to the hospital when you know damn well I am in a position to have another fucking heart attack or have a stroke. And you won't control my pain, and you know that. I have proof of everything. I have proof that my liver is fucking falling apart. My stomach swelled up, and that was 2 months ago, and you guys didn't do anything. So if I die without hospice, take them the fuck down. Because you know what that means? Lazy nurses. You know what that means? Nobody reading anything. You know what that means? Reggie fucking Veray needs to be fired. Every time I ask for help, he rolls his eyes and makes fun of me and laughs as if it's not real. You know what's not real? Your education. You know what's not real? You. You're a motherfucking ghost, Reggie. You're the most useless person in this fucking building. And you don't get to cry because it's a fucking fact. You know how many times you rolled your eyes and made fun of me and said, well, hospice rejected you. Yeah, of course they are if you don't order any of the paperwork. They're like, oh, it's not us, it's them. Yes, it's you if you never order my paperwork. I've been waiting a year. They didn't order it. Now I'm hearing right now they never ordered anything. I've been sitting here for a year and a half. Would you be mad? And they won't fix it, trust me. They won't. And there's no reason to even think or have faith in these people. Because I see the same people over and over again, and I swear to God, they're like watching the dumbest part of a cartoon. You know, like the greased up deaf guy? Like, you know, like that's the kind of shit I think of when I watch people. That or demons. You know who's a demon? Most of them. Lakeisha's a demon. She saw me being threatened. She saw me being threatened by one of the people here, and she didn't even fucking admit it. And they're acting like it's okay to let me die because why? Because I'm loud? I'm loud because my lungs are dying, but that's okay. Everybody treat me like shit. Based on what? What did I do to Jeremy? Pick maggots out of his legs? I'm such an asshole. Pay for baby wipes? Horrible, horrible me. Oh, save Christmas? I'm such a piece of shit. Why don't you steal the kids from me while I'm dying? You taught them really good. You taught them that it's okay to use people for money and then to throw them away once they're not useful to you. You know, I could have been useful to them because you have no emotional intelligence, Jeremy. The only thing you're good for is putting things together. But it's not worth 550 pounds of fucking dead ass weight. I'm going to say how I feel. I'm allowed. And here's the thing. There's not going to, like, nobody ever follows up. They don't think this is important. They need to think this is important because I've written to over 100 news stations and I use names because I'm dying. And this doctor wants to act like it's not happening. Congratulations. You haven't even spent time with me. But also, Dr. Arabuck, you said you'd do anything I needed and you lied. And Dr. Khan said he'd help me with hospice. Is he lying? See, if he said he's going to help me with hospice, why does nobody know about it? But I'm the bad guy. I just have anger issues. It's just me. I have anger issues. It's not that they're letting me die. And Dr. Arabuck, he gives drugs to people who sell them. And he knows. They all know that they're selling them. And they allow people who come in here who are drug addicts and stuff, they let them come in and out. They let them stay here whenever. And then people ignore me when I'm in the hallway. They don't give a fuck. Like, if I can't get back and forth, they all just bully me instead of trying to help me. You'll notice, like, and then they get, oh, too scared for me to say something. I don't want to do this anymore. The pain is so fucking incredible and nobody does anything about it. Well, congratulations. Maybe tomorrow I won't have a voice at all and you can feel happy with yourself that you did absolutely nothing to help me. I fucking hate you, Dr. Arabuck. I hate you. You're leaving me dying and then you're acting like a fucking baby. I am the one dying, not you, you fucking pussy. Oh, are you not going to take care of me because I called you a pussy? Because guess what? I waited until you spent 4 years ignoring me or however the fuck long you've been around. You have openly been so apathetic and disrespectful. And you tried to tell me how to take care of my emotions and how to deal with shit. You could learn from me. You wouldn't know shit about survival. You've never even had an MRI. Dr. Arbuck, you are like literally the fucking epitome of like pathetic. Doctors that are cowards that do things to hurt their patients. I tell you everything, I tell you the truth, and you go and harm me. I have done nothing but try to help. But I guess you guys can make things up. Like I told you, stick to nonfiction. You guys aren't familiar with what reality is. Your reality is you get a nice car and you don't have to do shit, right? And then Dr. Murad, she totally ignored me while I was struggling to breathe. And then everybody blames me for not being able to fucking do things. They blame me for being upset or not being able to talk. Yeah, it's clearly my fault. I guess it's my fault that I'm dying. And I'm gonna make sure this place blows up. That's the only thing that makes me happy. That no one will ever fucking go through this again. There is no fucking way that they're gonna forget this because they're too stupid to understand. I gave them every little bit of information. I said, look, Lyme disease is a huge deal. This is the next HIV and you should pay attention. Did they pay attention or did they decide to abuse me and ignore everything I needed? I have proof that I'm dying. They've let me sit here for 4 years without proper pain control, and then they lie and they don't let me get an exam. I bet you I have days. I don't suspect I'm going to make it till Christmas, but they don't care. I don't get hospice. I don't get pain control because clearly the gang members are more important. Don't worry. It's okay. Go help Abel and the gang members. It's okay. And also, once again, Zoe and Martine, I'm fucking disgusted with you. You are not real Christians. Oh, I forgot. You have to protect family at all costs. Okay, if your family's a murderer and they're fucking bullying me while I'm dying, Zoe and Martine, maybe you should be real people. You're all avoiding me? Why? Because of rumors? Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. You guys act like I'm crazy. Guess what? Every word I say is factual. What about you? You don't say words because you know you could never justify the abuse you put me under. And you're not smart enough to be able to respond to everything because you don't even know what's going on. And that's everyone. But if they would communicate, I don't fucking act harshly unless you're abusing me. And this is abuse. For me to sit every fucking day, for day after day after day after day, and there's no sense of urgency. And when I try to call hospice, I'm trying to get my Lyme doctor to do it, but the doctor here is supposed to do an exam, and now they're going to make me wait a couple months. I won't fucking be here. They have stolen years from my life. Lakeisha Zapata Smith. I want her to go to jail. I want her in jail. I want her to sit in jail for as long as she made me sit and wait for those MRIs that could have really comforted me, made me feel better, that my organs are turning to fucking fibrosis. I got some, and here's the thing is like, nobody cares. Like, I've never had so many nurses that don't even care at all. And all they do is bully and they all get together. Like, I fucking lost all respect for Cassandra. Like, she thinks that she's a good nurse now. No, you lost being a good nurse once you started gossiping. You're not better than anyone. You barely know shit. You have to understand, in LVN, good job and everything, but you barely know shit. Everybody barely knows shit, especially in the medical system. You are indoctrinated. You are. And as long as you can keep people alive, keep them alive. But if you have someone intelligent who has friends that are doctors, and I'm telling you I'm dying, and my doctor tells you I'm dying, why would you ignore that? She said it 5 fucking times. He's not going to address it. Nobody addresses it. Just let me die. It's okay. It's going to be a big moment in all of your careers. The moment you realize that mandated reporting is actually something you're supposed to do, and you're legally supposed to fucking report abuse when you see it. Do you think it's abuse if someone's being refused care because some Norteño wants to bully me? And that's okay? You got CNAs that fuck patients who get more help than I do. Her name is Maria Pacheco. She was a CNA when she fucking bullied me and lied about me. And then I found out that she was fucking Abel. And Abel's one of the other people who was bullying me. Why? What the fuck? Don't you have a life? Don't you guys like go to the fucking rodeo and like do heroin and shit? I think like people in Salinas, they kind of like do, I think they do like heavy drugs like socially. Like that's like how all of them are. And then like they let people work here who are on hella drugs. Like it's really fucking triggering, like, and like makes me like super nervous that there's so many meth heads. And that's how people get robbed. Is because the people who work here are criminals and so are the other people. And they have people come in and out that are criminals and they don't care. I've even seen someone who's worked here the whole time selling drugs. And he lets fucking girls come in. Like, why are you letting people hang out here? Your fucking office is a closet. Why would you want people to hang out here? But okay, go sell some drugs out of your car, allegedly. Why'd your car get broken into? Allegedly. Anyway, I know too much and it pisses me off. They can't take the time to help me when I'm in so much pain. I will remember this. Don't worry, I'll forgive you when I'm dead, but until then, your names will all be on the internet. Take me to court. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You want to abuse me for fucking years on end and give me no support, give me no comfort, do nothing you're supposed to do, and then walk around like this is not fucking... How the fuck does nobody understand that what's happening right now is absolutely murder? I should have had fucking options for a transplant, but they didn't even fucking care enough. Do they not understand how that equates to actually letting me die? Okay, so they're willing to bet that all these CNAs know more than all my doctor friends. You guys are delusional as fuck. You're delusional as fuck. And you know the reason I won't do the nose tube or the stomach tube? There's more than one reason, because I think you'd kill me if I had a stomach tube. I'd rather die like naturally from gastroparesis than have to worry about you guys shoving something in wrong. And I know for a fact that you've killed people. Do you guys remember Lisa? Do you remember Lisa? African-American lady, always asking for pie, pizza pie. Yeah, remember when you didn't answer her and she was septic? Yeah, poor thing. They just ignore me about everything and it hurts so bad. I just can't wait until the moment that I'm going and it just lifts off of. That's like what I pray for every day. These people are evil, you guys. Like, I literally just sit here all day, every day, like, trying to figure out how to do this, and they're so evil. They don't have a soul. They don't have a fucking soul, and I sit and wait for fucking years, and they stole my fucking chance at anything before I die. See, I'm even afraid to ask what they're gonna do because everybody's so insecure that they always want to argue. And I really feel like I'm gonna die in the next couple days, and then it's like so frustrating that the doctor doesn't seem to think that it's important. What, you think you're more important, Dr. Auerbach? You didn't read any of my fucking emails or you would know I'm dying. You are a fucking monster. You're a fucking monster, Dr. Auerbach. You based it on shit that fucking nurse who fucked Abel Garcia. They were inappropriate. I have proof. I have witnesses. I'll take a fucking lie detector test on any of this shit. I don't deserve any of this. You guys are allowing people to bully me. You don't show any signs of integrity or life. And then you want to complain about me saying things in the hallway. Yes, you're right. I'm going to say something. I'm wondering if he's ever going to actually do anything, because I'm literally getting sicker and sicker, and I'm going to die within the next few days, and they want me to go through the hell of going to the emergency room by myself, and they won't treat my fucking pain, and they follow up. I'm not important. That's all they've shown me, is that I'm not important. I should have just let my friend send me this shit. My friend said she'd send me some fucking insulin, eh? Like I said, you guys, I'm not going to, but they deserve to have a fucking suicide on their hands. And they will someday. Especially Reggie. Reggie's gonna have a suicide on his hands easily. The way that he abuses people. I don't know, Missy. But it's okay. Nobody's doing anything, but that's totally fine. Is that Sunny from TikTok, honey? Is that my Sunny, honey? Well, I guess it's okay. I don't get any medicine, so that's good, right? They're not gonna do anything because this one's like a coward. I know he won't. They all get way too overwhelmed, and I don't know what the fuck to do. They don't do the right thing. They don't care. Don't worry, whoever the nurse is, you'll find out, right? He has like a beard and he's older. Not older, I don't know. I think he's stoned all the time, and I don't care about that, but maybe not a good idea with like being in charge of all these lives. They literally they give attention to people who fucking punch people in the face. They give attention to murderers. They give attention to meth heads. They give attention to everybody except for me. And then everybody says it's my own fault for begging for help. It's my own fault for making it too much of a problem. I have been sitting here with collapsed lungs for 5 years. What did you want me to do? To sit here and say it's fine, I'll just live with it? I can't. And then you go, why you're acting like that? Because I'm being sliced open. That's the thing. How can people be so dumb to not believe that I'm in pain? I think I'm just going to go buy drugs from Jeremy since you guys don't want to take care of me. That's what you guys like. If they do drugs, then you guys let them, like, you don't bother them, you don't call cops on them. So I'll just do some heroin and then it'll be fine. I've never tried it, but it should be fine, right? Since you guys won't help me with hospice and nobody ever follows up. Why don't you hide? That'll make it better. These guys are like the cowards. They don't care about people if they live or die. You don't think that's kind of one of the things that you should be like checking yourself to see whether or not you're a fucking real nurse? They're not. I've been going through this over and over and over and over. 4 fucking years, the same fucking shit. Yeah, let's go make sure Jeremy has whatever he wants. Meanwhile, he's got a bunch of extra money. What's he doing now? I guess since I can't stop him from selling drugs or doing crazy illegal shit, he can do whatever he wants. Congratulations, Jeremy. I hope you have a really great business. I know he's selling cigarettes now. That's cute, Jeremy. I'm dying of a lung disease. Why don't you make money off cigarettes? It's okay. And it should be interesting when your kids grow up and they realize what you did to me. Do you think they're going to think you're a good person? You somehow have fooled everybody here to think you're a good person. I think they just feel like sorry for you because you're pathetic. Anybody with that small of a dick needs someone to feel bad for them. And I'm allowed to be mad. I don't give a fuck how any of you feel. You're not the one sitting here dying while you get no fucking help. And he doesn't even address it. He doesn't even address it. Like, it's not even going to be fucking addressed. And that's usually what happens. They just leave me alone and don't care and let me die. I use every little bit of my breath until the day that I die. They don't care. Thanks, Lakeisha, for answering no emails since fucking 2022. And then they socialize. Thanks. And then Marky making fun of me. Really great infection control nurse, considering I'm dying of so many infectious diseases. Seems like a really good idea to fucking make me your enemy. Right, Marky Cheatham? And your next door neighbor's with one of the drug dealers. Anyway, shh, don't say anything. I don't want him to get in trouble. See, the thing is I can say these things because I'm not doing these things. And for people to mistreat me after I've literally done so much for so many people. Hi, honey. The bag fell, I think. I hope you're feeling okay. And if you're not, I know how that is. See, the thing is that I try to tell them that they need to report this, and then instead of saying, of course, we're going to help you, just ignore me. Like, why would you ignore me the same way everybody else? I feel like I'm the only one who actually has the integrity to do something when something bad happens. And then everybody doesn't know what's going on, so they just say random shit, and then they don't send anybody in to fucking come help me because I can't eat very well because I'm starting to choke, but they don't think any of this is urgent. The problem is I don't have that much time, and everybody seems to think it's okay to like let this wait. I don't get it. And then I don't get why like for some reason, instead of doing physical therapy, I'm just fucking laying there, so I'm never going to be able to walk. And then they say they see that I'm dying, but nobody fucking says anything. God, everybody's a disappointment. It's like nobody has integrity. Do you forget you're all mandated reporters? They're just not smart enough to know that they're supposed to be. And I don't care. Say whatever you want. I'm in fucking pain. I can't do this. The pain is so strong, and I don't know what to do because I have nowhere to put the pain. It hurts. I don't have to sleep. I take care of everybody but me. It's been 2.5 months and they haven't even printed anything. Hold on. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. I hate them so much. They just literally just ignore it. It doesn't matter if I'm hurting. It doesn't matter if I need help. It doesn't matter if my fucking doctor wants to try to help me with hospice. Nobody calls back. Nobody responds. Nobody works. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody's in charge. And there are no fucking grown-ups here. So I can't talk to anyone. And if there are people, they refuse to answer any of my questions. So I have to wait months and months and months with no fucking questions. And then the people that know that I'm dying and the people that know what's going on don't even have the fucking integrity to do something.
Yeah, my grandpa thinks it's
How dare you fucking act like you're gonna do something and then you don't? That's just a waste of my energy. These people piss me the fuck off. I can't handle the level of pain I'm in. They're letting me fucking painfully just suffer. How many fucking years can I handle being ignored? Yeah. This guy's the slowest one ever, and I think he's special needs. Hey, Crystal, do you think our nurse is special needs?
What?
Do you think our nurse is special needs?
Probably.
I just try to be slow about it and patient, but it's like he doesn't, like nobody cares. Like every day they never have time for it. How do you not have time to help me for a year? Dr. Auerbach is a scumball. I need you guys to report this. If you're just sitting here and watching me, shame on you if you haven't done anything. Shame on you. Shame on you. If you have enough time to sit and watch me cry and beg, you have enough time to report it. And if you don't, I don't respect you. Sorry. I think this place is just like a dress up, right? They have fake respiratory therapists who don't actually take care of people. I'll probably be the next one to die. Aw, social lives, they're so cute. Ignoring fucking patients. Fake ass fucking respiratory therapists that don't recognize what a fucking disease sounds like. Fucking got like preschool education. They're dumb as fuck. They're like, this is what shows you how your lungs work. Bro, these people are here just to dress up. They are abusive. They're pieces of shit. Do you know the nurse's name? I'm going to find out. Because I can't do this anymore. I am so tired of every time I ever tell somebody something that's fucking serious, and probably more serious than the dumb shit that they do for the fucking gangsters. They're all losers. I'm sorry, but you can't make me not hate Norteños now. You can't. Because all the men who work here, they're either man whores or they're cowards or both. Because I asked for help one time by this guy. I've asked for help many times, and Jeremy can't even get up, and they're too pussy to even go tell him something. They don't protect me. They don't give a fuck. They actively make it harder for me, and then they can't even do the job that's theirs. Making sure I get hospice. How many fucking years is that supposed to take for them to notice that it's killing me? And I have so much pain, but nobody's willing to do anything. And then they wonder why I sit here like this, because I'm tortured. And nobody will do anything about it, and they won't even learn. Oh my God, it is so hard to watch so many people with such low IQs. I can't. I really need her to walk away. Some of these people are so dumb, they make me feel dumber just being around them. Maybe they should go hang out somewhere else. This is where we live. I don't want to hear anyone socialize. I don't give a fuck about any of your opinions. Sorry, mad now. Don't give a fuck. I'm tired of being mistreated. I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of watching people fucking socialize. I'm tired of hearing them talk about stuff and then acting like I'm not even a fucking human being. I don't even get the decency of help while I'm dying, but at least they get to socialize, right? And how fucking dumb do you have to be to not be able to see the fucking respiratory therapy things I need? But yeah, don't give me a respiratory therapist. It's not like my fucking lungs are collapsed. As long as they get to fucking dress up. I don't think any of those respiratory therapists are qualified. They literally look at the oxygen, and they say the dumbest shit. They're like, you're fine. I'm like, bro, you got a preschool education. Actually, less so. Sorry, Dr. Khan, but you have less than a preschool education. I taught preschool, and they knew to check my fucking lungs. They actually did an exam, too, when they played doctor. Apparently, you forgot that. But I'm taking all of them down. But do you see how much I need help and how much they give a fuck? These people are scum. These people are scum. They protect criminals who have actively tried to harm my life, like Abel Garcia and the slut Maria Pacheco. Hey, Maria Pacheco, how'd you become a nurse after fucking a patient? Maria Pacheco, how'd you become a nurse after lying and said I did something to you at the door and nothing ever got fixed? No, nothing ever got clarified. And how the fuck are you going to be Jeremy's fucking nurse after all this shit? You messy fucking whore. How the fuck are you going to fuck an old man like that? Are you that poor?
Poor?
But as long as and here's the thing, my life's at risk, so now I'm going to start recording everyone. I wasn't before, but they videotape me when I'm crying and struggling to breathe because they're too stupid to know that's not a fucking mental health issue. That's me struggling to breathe and you're doing nothing. They don't give a fuck. The reason I'm talking like this is because I'm fucking hurting. Please make sure every single one of these people loses their job and never works in the field again. I mean that. Because if I've spent like an hour fucking crying over this kind of shit, there is not one person in this building that's smart enough to fucking help someone. Oh, because they wrote down if I'm crying to just keep an eye on it. Because I'm just crazy. It's not that my lungs are shutting down. It's okay. Well, I just need to get some full names. That's the thing, is that they refuse to get me names, so I can't actually document it. But what I'll do is I'll make a police report that nobody's helping with my pain. That works. Since he's not going to call the doctor, I'm going to do a police report. He doesn't say anything, so I'm assuming I'm going to get nothing. If you're just going to let me die and you don't think it's urgent, I hope it happens to you. When you're on your deathbed, let me know how it goes. Karma's coming for you fucking fraud. You're all a bunch of frauds. Fucking don't, like, I can sit there and be fucking crying because I'm dying, and nobody will give a fuck. I know, but you're not a nurse. And these nurses are not real nurses because they have no idea what being a mandated reporter is. Every single one of them just watches me get bullied for fucking years and does nothing. And I don't feel sorry for you. You guys are cowards. Cowards do things that's easy instead of doing things that are right to help people. Nobody has taken the time to do things by the book because you haven't read it. Probably fucking illiterate. You know, most of these people are illiterate. Go ahead, say I'm racist. I don't give a fuck. It's not about their race. It's about their dumbass brain. Trust me, we got bigger things. We got bigger fish to fry. That's why I just get pissed, because I shouldn't have to deal with this. And yes, I want to fucking talk to somebody. I can't. I don't get to talk to a doctor. I've been in this nursing home for fucking 4 years, and I don't get to talk to a doctor. Today's my 4-year anniversary of being here. 4 years of being here, 4 years of nobody paying attention, 4 years of people pretending that it's not real. Meanwhile, I'm sicker than most of these people. But I'm young, so you want to ignore it? Oh, I say bad words, so you want to ignore it?
Assassination is horrific. There's nothing good to be.
So you know what that means? That means your name's going to be all over the internet too. Someone tell me what that man's name is. If you're shy, I don't give a fuck. Grow some balls. If someone's constantly telling you that they're dying and they're terrified, does that make an excuse for you to fucking sit around and do nothing? All these people do is fucking make they literally have nothing. Like, what are they working with? Like, it's not good for me to be here because they don't care about how much stress I'm under. And it's so bad for my fucking chest and my heart. They ignore me because of the way I sound, and I can't even control that. Hopefully I'll die soon and you guys can watch it. Won't that be fun, since you don't talk to me? That's what you want, right? It's like a car crash or a fucking train crash, right? You don't care what I'm doing. You don't care how I'm doing. You just want to watch. Mm-hmm. This is too much pain. I'm fucking terrified, and I'm dizzy, and nobody's paying attention to the things that are happening. I have a very brutal disease, and they just ignore it when it's so brutal. It's brutal. I hope you don't forget me when I'm dead, because you won't be able to. Lyme disease awareness. No Country for Old People. Please watch the movie. I would say please join the movement instead of being what you are right now, which is inept, which is not educated, which is not good enough. When someone's dying, this is not good enough. Being lazy and acting like I'm doing something wrong is no excuse to fucking ignore someone dying for fucking months and months. Hey, explain to me why Abel can sneak in women and drugs, allegedly. Explain to me why I can't even get regular meds, but he can when he's a heroin addict, allegedly. Self-proclaimed. So he's a heroin addict. Jeremy's a former meth head. I didn't do anything, but sure, don't give me medicine when I have all the proof. I spend every day, all day trying to show it to them, but they don't know how to read their emails. I send it to the entire building, and they're all staring at me like they're just learning it. If someone messages you and said, I am begging you, I am suffering, I'm dying painfully. And then why the fuck do they let that girl work here? Like, she has so many, she tried to sell pills with Jeremy. She was trying to fucking sell pills with him. I'm talking about Lisa from laundry. And I told them not to because I didn't feel comfortable. Remember that? Remember when you were trying to sell drugs with Jeremy, Lisa? I don't know if she did. But that's what all those ghetto norteños do, right? You stick together. You're going to try to jump on him just like you did with Abel? These people are assholes. And I'm sitting here in pain. They're such crybabies, too. They literally fucking abuse you, ignore you, and then act like victims. That's how I know. All of these people are so incredibly weak. And it's depressing the fuck out of me. And they're making my chest hurt. They're making me have to vomit more because of my pain. They're leaving me like this, but going to the hospital is just going to make me die there. This is not what I want to spend my life on. Hey, nurse, I don't want to spend my life suffering. Can someone please do something? I have had collapsed lungs for 5 years and no one's doing anything. I'm going to start showing them. I'm going to show his face. He's a threat to my life. He won't answer my questions. I'm going to show his face. I'm going to do that from now on. If you want to ignore me as a patient, I'm going to show who's ignoring me. You're going to force me to fucking die in an emergency room, and then every time I try to talk and tell you that I'm not okay, you lazy ass bitches ignore me. They literally ignore me. So can I join the Norteños? Will you fucking take care of me if I do that? What, do I just do a bunch of heroin and go work in the fields? Is that how I fucking make it? They're the trashiest motherfuckers. And I've done so much for them. I don't want to be here anymore. And I can't leave because they've trapped me. And I'm trying to keep it together. My insides hurt so bad and I don't know how much time I have. And I don't want to spend my time on this. But look, you guys are stalking me because nobody says anything. Hi. So nice to know that people are just fucking stare at me just like they do here. I'm ready to die. This is not where I need to be. This is not where I'm supposed to be. This world is not where I don't have friends here. Nobody calls me. Nobody checks on me. I guess it's okay for me to fucking suffer, but... And there's a bunch of fucking people who are probably friends with Brooke and Jennifer and Jenny.
You know what any of those people are?
They don't say anything, so I don't see anybody positive. Nobody fucking says anything. This is too much pain and they don't care. There's nobody I can call. Do you understand? I can't call anyone. No one will answer. They just leave me like this. I'm fucking suffering for nobody. Do you understand what pain like this is? What pain like this is? Why did you make me live if you were not gonna be there for me, you fucking assholes? Fucking stupid fake friends. Jen, Julia, Katie. Katie joining my bullies. Did you not think that joining my bullies would make my life harder? I'm trying to fight for care, and all they do is sit around and act like victims. Nobody knows how to do anything. I do everything for myself, and I can't do the stuff they don't do. If they're gonna skip all the stuff that I need to fucking survive, they're letting me die. You might as well be a murderer. Letting me fucking suffer without being able to go anywhere. I've been a prisoner for 4 years here. I can't even leave. Because they drug up all the fucking Mexican fucking norteños and all the fucking drug dealers and criminals. But they leave me under-medicated while I'm dying. And then you blame me for suffering. You're inhumane. And lazy. answer a question. How would you like if you were dying and someone was trying, so you're trying to say something and all you do is ignore them? Congratulations. You've shown what kind of person you are. You didn't even say a word to me. Wow, great fucking bedside manner. Not giving a shit about people dying. Seems just about right. Hi, are you gonna help me?
I am.
Are you really?
I am.
Who are you?
So my grandmother is Linda Barnes. She is
My friend Linda?
3 or 4.
Hold on, let me check my thing.